Hi there, it's Kylie from Mystic Flame Tarot. How are you all tonight? I thought I'd pop on and post full moon and have a quick update and see how everyone's energy has been. I know that I've had a very emotional, turbulent week, and I have been having some post full moon blues, maybe. I don't know if you call it that. I think it's we all react differently, I think, but the energy has been fierce. And in this time, well, okay, so we've had a full wolf moon in Leo. Now, it is the first full moon of the year. The Leo full moon basically encourages us to look at our past and to make the necessary changes ready for us to transcend, to move forward in life, and also gives us a chance to consciously release all that no longer serves our greater good. And basically, at this time of the year, our look, it's we are finalizing the energies of 2023. So as we approach the lunar new year, it's it. This is it. We're forging into 2024. I mean, January is just zoomed past us. I don't know how everyone else is coping with the fact that January was one of those blink of an eye months. It often does go that way, and that is because we are pulling over those old energies. We're finalizing. We are making our plans, our goals. Basically, when it clicks over to the 1st of January, and we're like, wait, what? I'm not prepared. Now we've had a month. We've had a month of prep. Here we are, finishing up January, and we're ready to take on 2024. I think I am. I don't know if I am. I think if you keep tuning in, you'll see how I go, and I ebb and flow, and I am riding this crazy roller coaster called life along with many of you others, with some pretty high ups and some low lows. And I do find that being an oversharer, you will see when we're going through these. We'll go through them together. We'll go through them together. So as I'm chatting to you, I'm doing a shuffle. I'm going to see if I can pull a message for the collective. It's from my Solace Divinity Tarot, which I'm still loving, getting great response from it. I am wrapping up in Australia. Okay, hi, my worldly pals. In Australia, we are wrapping up our Christmas break, our summer holidays. So our children have had 6 weeks off school. School staff have had 6-week break, and this is our last week. And here we are heading back, and we're getting on with it. It's time to start the year for Australian children, and here we go into a fantastic, hopefully a very successful year for all of us and for all of our children. So I'm going to start a little shuffle here. I did do an off-screen one to really give it a good shuffle so there was no energy left from previous readings. And the truth is, I haven't picked up the cards in a little while because I have been doing some home decor, some home renos. I've had a lot going on here, so I've morphed from my kitchen to my lounge room. And again, I'm doing these readings very late at night when the house is as quiet as it can be. I do get a lot of energies at this time of night. My poor cats react to it in a not so positive way. They get a bit edgy at times at night when I do this, but they're okay. They're okay, and it does always go. I don't know if anyone else has the same with their cats. It gives us a bit of a reminder that our loved ones, our guides, our protectors, they're not far. They're at hand. They're here when we need them, supporting us from beyond. So let me have a shuffle, and I'm going to ask, what do we need to know at this time? Do we have any messages? Is there anything that would help us move forward at this period of time? And let's see what comes out. So let's go bam, bam, and bam. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a quick look. I do like to have a bottom of the deck energy, so we'll have a quick look in a minute. I'm going to put my glasses. Now, first card out. Okay, first card out is we have the Magician, but the Magician is in reverse. I do read reversals. I do like to get an idea of, I just think it gives us a broader message. So our Magician is it's our number one card. It's our number one. It's our starting point. It's our, look, he makes the magic. I love the Magician. I like that he's always got tricks up his sleeve. I love that he's got these skills, he's got power, he's got will, he's got it going on. So basically, when it is in reversed, this is what we're looking at. We are looking at some communication blocks. I'm feeling that could be, I'm doing my ring 12 thing here, which is my, people who have been on before will know that's my kind of concentration zoning in, where I'm trying to pick up where I should go with these cards. The cards will have several messages that can be appropriate. Take what resonates, please do. You know, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I don't know, it's cheesy, I'm going with it for now. So basically we are looking at unused ability, communication blocks, illusions. I'm going to go with some communication blocks at the moment. So if anyone is feeling that point, that they're not getting something, or they feel like there's more coming, let's hold on to this one, okay? Because the next one, actually, it's another reverse, and it is what have we got here? Oh, it's a little bit of a dark card. The Five of Cups. I love the Five of Cups. However, the Five of Cups is about emotional growth. When it is in reverse, okay. I'm feeling for this one tonight. Acceptance of the past. Okay. Communication blocks with our Magician. Look, the Five of Cups is also, it's moving on. It's a moving on energy, and it is an acceptance of the past. So I feel like that maybe with our communication blocks, and we've had some confusion. The magician in reverse can be confusion, and I think that with the confusion card, I'm feeling like maybe that the communication blocks were the issue to be able to move on from something. And when we're going to read these together, and I feel like that would be a flow, because once we can break through those blocks, there can just be so much emotional growth. And I feel like that's how we're going to get through this period. If people are going through this at the moment, if this is sounding familiar to you, I feel like that maybe when we can, when it doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. I like that at the moment. I'm feeling that. Communication blocks, if we can get past those, we can move on. We could get some acceptance of the past and some emotion. I'm really loving emotional growth. I'm feeling that's a really big thing for this reading. And our final card that's come out with this first three, we have the Four of Pentacles. I really like the Four of Pentacles too. The Four of Pentacles, I haven't actually seen that come out for a bit in my readings recently. It's upright, and we're basically talking about security. It is about saving money. It could also be about possessiveness, but I'm feeling that it's more, I'm feeling it's security. I feel like we're talking about security, and not just a financial security. I feel like if we're reading them with this, and that's the whole point of getting the three, to get a picture, to get a little story. I'm feeling like our story might be that we need to work on our communication blocks, getting them dealt with, getting them sorted, unblock that communication, get that communication in, because we can move past it and we can have acceptance of our past, potentially, to get some emotional growth and maybe get the security that we've been looking for. I mean, it feels very flowy. I'm liking the flow of this reading. And I'm just going to pull, you know what? Let me have a quick look. Oh, our hidden messages. So basically I turn the deck over and I've got a little, sometimes it's a what you don't see coming hidden message. Again, it's going to go with the flow. So sometimes I'll take it as a hidden message. Other times I'll be like, oh, what you don't see coming. So from going with that message that we've already got so far, that we've delved into and we've uncovered, we have an upside down King of Wands. Now, he is, the thing with the King of Wands is that he is a natural leader. He's a natural leader. We're reversing it. So we're reversing it and we're saying that there are high expectations. Someone's a bit dominating. Someone's like, it can relate to impulsiveness, which is, that can be fun and that can be a thing. But I'm feeling it's a high expectations. And I think that relates to this. I feel like if you've come with me through the story this far, that we are going to be working on unblocking our communication, working on the communication blocks. Let's go. Let's unblock this communication. Let's work on accepting the past and some emotional growth, being able to move on from that. And let's really put this you know what, the security I'm definitely feeling in this instant, it isn't a financial security, it's an emotional security, because we have with the upside down hermit emotional growth. So if we're looking at security, we've really wrapped up that little story there. And I feel like that could be, I mean, I can definitely relate to that myself, and I feel like that there'd be a lot of people that can also relate. And I think that what I'm going to do quickly is I'm really loving this deck. I'm getting a lot of very clear messages from the Life Purpose Oracle cards, the Doreen Virtue ones. Doreen Virtue. Sorry, I'll leave that there. Now, lately, I did do a shuffle earlier and 2 cards fell out. Now, I kept them aside because I felt like that they might have been a message for tonight. If they're not, I'm actually going to do a shuffle and just try to pull one and see how it relates. But I will just preface to say that I have something here that I still think could relate. But let me quickly do a shuffle, because there hasn't been a lot of jumpers lately. So I've been just doing this by instinct and by sometimes one flips as you're shuffling, or I'm not a very loose shuffler, so therefore I'm quite tight in the deck. However, I feel like, okay, let's have a look at this one. All right, so the one that came out before, okay, it somewhat relates. The one that came out before was author. Now I read it at first read, and sorry, still getting used to this whole author. Now on the blurb it says, that sounds really silly. On the bottom of the card, your little message is, you have a book inside you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. And I was like, okay, I'll take that into consideration. Now, based on the one we've just pulled, which is the strength, which is always my classic strength, my Leo card, how many times do I pull out some of my regulars will know that I pull strength quite a lot. And it says, everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. I love that, absolutely. But I feel like with this too, and I feel like with putting them together, as in a preface and an end card to this reading, I'm going to say that you are the author of your own life. You are the author of your own life, and you have the strength to write your story. You have the strength to write the story you want to write. You don't need to go with the flow. Sometimes we do need to go with the flow to get through our day. Absolutely. You can't go into work and get rogue and do your own thing always. I mean, if you can, power to you. I'm blessed you for that. However, most of us do have rules and regulations and have things to follow. And at the end of the day, I feel like these are really strong messages in saying that you are the author of your own story, and you have the strength to live out the story that you want to be living. So take that message, go with that. Add it to this. What do you want? What are we looking at? If this relates to you, and we've gone over 10, which is great. I love when I go over 10 minutes, because I feel like I've given, I feel like I've given you enough of a story that people can either resonate with it or not. But I also feel like it gives you time to think and mull over something here. So I've given you some meaty information, something to consider, something to take away or to come back to. Remember it, and it might not initially resonate, but then down the track, sometimes something comes up, and I know I do it, and I say, oh yes, what did they say about that? I definitely remember something about that, and it means a lot to me. So I've enjoyed doing that myself on numerous occasions. But I think that for tonight, we're going to let this message wrap it up. And I love those ones, firstly, and our little backup messages. You are the author of your own story, and you have the strength to write the story. So go do what you need to do, make the changes you need to make, use the full moon power to release what no longer serves you and move forward with this year and make something of this year. Make this the year that you do it. Whatever it is, whatever's rolled around in your head, whatever you've put off, this is the time. Do it now. Do it this year. I love this. I love this for us. I love this for us as a collective. And I hope you'll come back and see me soon. And I'm going to wrap it up for the night. So I will see you again. Thanks for coming back.